Thank you, sir. I rise to speak on the motion of thanks on the presidential address. Madam President made her comments immediately over the issue of mock parliament performed by the suspended opposition members from both the houses. When we were suspended because of our demand from the Honorable Home Minister to give his statement regarding the safety and security issue of the Parliament House. But Madam President chose to remain silent. This is first time in the Indian history that 146 opposition members were suspended, and the present government has passed several important bills without any discussion. This is a huge threat to our democracy. But I am surprised by the shocking silence maintained by our Honorable President over the heinous crime committed against 2 tribal women in Manipur. The situation of Manipur is still unstable even after 8 months of the incidents. It is astonishing that there is no mention about Manipur issue in her speech. Sir, Madam President didn't say anything, not a single word, when women wrestlers were being manhandled and inhumanly dragged by cops during their peaceful protest. Well, the entire nation expected a remark from her. Where was our Honorable President when the country's spokespersons were returning their Padma Shri, Arjun awards and medals? And, sir, the country witnessed the rapists and murderers of Bilkis Banu case being garlanded after their unjustified release, much before the completion of their imprisonment term. Bilkis Banu deserves respect and justice for what she suffered. And it is the opposite, where instead of siding with the real victim, we are silently watching as the criminals walk free. Thankfully, the Supreme Court ordered otherwise and overturned that ruling. But being a constitutional head, a woman and a mother, Madam President, don't you think that you should have raised your voice for what is right and just? And other critical issues of national importance, like rising unemployment and inflation, Madam President continues to remain silent. Madam President mentioned about women empowerment, but I would like to mention here that country's one and only woman Chief Minister, our Chief Minister Mamata Bandyopadhyay, made sure 1/3 reserved seat for women in West Bengal State Legislative Assembly and 50% reserved seat for women in Panchayat level. But much before passing the Women Reservation Bill in the Parliament House. Now coming into the 2023 report of Global Hunger Index, gives India a rank of 111 out of 125 countries. So this indicates an alarming level of hunger severity in the country that has been boosted by high GDP growth for past years. Additionally, the 2023 report of the NCRB, which was released very recently, shows crimes against scheduled caste went up 30% and against scheduled tribe by 14.3%. Reserved seats meant for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe are lying vacant in different government institutions and departments, and appropriate actions are not being taken for.
Madam, please conclude.
To fill up these vacant posts. Sir, child rape case also witnessed a staggering 90% increase from 2016 to 2022 as per analysis of NCRB data conducted by Child Rights NGO. So it is clear that in reality, when it comes to the actual well-being and social and economic development and empowerment of India's people, there is really not much that has progressed, if not deteriorated.
Please conclude.
Yes, only 1 minute.
Please
but somehow, Madam President, you choose to overlook these issues and remain silent. And in this context, I would like to quote the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who said, quote, "Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands, speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly," unquote. Sir, your silence on crucial matters of the country on multiple incidents of blatant injustice indicate you have sadly picked the wrong side. And through this short intervention, it is my humble attempt to urge you, Madam President, to open your eyes and speak up for what is right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.